What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Agrarian Skies 2. Oh yeah, guys. So today, I want to start working on some thaumcraft stuff. Yes, thaumcraft. We got a lot of quests left in our quest book dealing with thaumcraft, and I want to start knocking those out. So let's take a look at our quest book and see what we got here. Yeah, right here, Hypnotizd. So yeah, we got quite a few quests that are locked, quite a few quests that are blinky and available for completion. The one that I'm curious, or the one that I am actually interested in doing right away is this wand charger. So this says, place a wand recharge pedestal down near some nodes, insert a wand, and walk away while the wand charger transfers V's from the nodes to the wand. So that's awesome. Problem is we don't have any nodes around here. I do think we had a node in a jar. Yeah, we have one node in a jar that's got some aspects in there. We might have to go around and do some node collecting and all this stuff. I really don't know how all that works with thaumcraft, if you can place a bunch of nodes together and everything's just fine, or if they have to be separated or any of this stuff, but that is something we'll figure out later. So in order to make a wand recharge pedestal, we need to do arcane infusion, so it's gold, some diamonds, a primal charm, and the primal charm requires an arcane workbench with 25 of each aspect, which is fine. Our new wand with the silverwood wand should be able to handle that. So yeah, we need all these different shards and a balanced shard. So the balanced shard requires one type of shard and then all these different aspects, right? In a crucible. So what we can do to make that a little bit easier, if we grab some files, we can take, oh, how many of those do we want? Was it 5? I think it was 5. Okay, so we will grab 5. So we take one of Ignis, so that'll give us 8 of those. And then we can do, I'm going to leave Terra. I think that's going to be the shard that we are actually going to make, or we're actually going to throw into the crucible, I should say. Okay, so there's the Perdito. We need all the base aspects. Yeah, we're running low on some of these. I need to do a whole bunch of melting down of items and collecting these. Alright, and Ordo I think was the last one. Okay, so we have all of this stuff. Maybe I should have done Terra as one of the files and left one of these other ones, but we do have a lot of Terra shards. So we will grab one of those. So we can dump all of these into the crucible, and as you can see, they all have the one specific element, or I guess the aspect of what's inside the file, which is really awesome. So that makes this crucible crafting pretty simple. So actually, so we have 8 of each, and we're gonna need 8 shards to make that right. So let's go ahead and grab 8 of those. Okay, so if we dump all of those in, dump this in real quick, we should end up with 8 balanced shards, so let's do it. All of them, go in there. Okay, well we ended up with 4, and they kind of combined in different weird ways. I don't know why that is, but, you know, whatever. We got 4 of them, we only needed 1, so I'm fine with that. Let's go ahead and do that. Goodbye. Bye-bye, we'll see you later. Okay, so now that we have these balanced shards, we should be able to look at the recipe once again. I think it was a couple diamonds and gold, if I remember correctly. Some diamonds, gold. Oh no, we were making the primal charm. Let's go back in here real quick. This guy, that guy. Oh yeah, okay, so it was all these different shards and then some gold ingots. In fact, I don't even think I need to grab that stuff out of the system. Or maybe I do. Can we do primal? Can I do this? Well, let me do that. Let me click over to this one. Now let me do that. Okay, balanced shard. There we go. We will swap to this, which makes everything just slightly cheaper. All right, so there we go. That was pretty painless. So there's our primal charm. So now we're gonna look for, can't remember what this is called, wand recharge pedestal? No, we'll do it right here. I was gonna go back into the terminal, but we can't do that because you have to do arcane infusion. Yeah, so that's 2 diamonds gold. And then, what was in the center? That is an arcane pedestal? Is that what we're doing? Okay. We do have 1. So we'll grab diamonds And we need 1 piece of gold. I'll just take it from right there. And this primal charm. Okay, so that goes there. And these on the sides. Oh, you know what? I don't have... I'm still in the thaumcraft stuff. I was like, why am I not able to fly around and move faster? That would be why. Okay, let me go and swap back. There we go, much better. So the one thing I didn't really look at is how many different types of aspects. All right, I think we're gonna be short on the RM. If I remember correctly, we got 8, and this said it needed 10. Yep, that is not enough. Okay, so what we need to do is get some ethereal essence. 8 of those should be fine. I'll just go ahead and smelt all these guys down. We will take the different aspects we get out of that, throw it back in the system, do this craft. Yeah, let me go ahead and finish this up, guys, and we'll be right back. Okay, so that was pretty easy to do. I did have to smelt down some hoppers to get some more of that exchange. I can't remember the name of that one. The green one. The recycle. Permutatio. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I had to smelt down some more hoppers for that. And that got me thinking, what I do is I put items over here, we melt them down, then I use these files and I take the resulting material out and I, move it back over here. Wouldn't it make more sense if we were to do some import buses? I assume this is how this works. If we grab like these Essentia import buses and we just stick them right here on these alembics, like wouldn't that make more sense if I would just suck that stuff directly out and then put it right over into our system? I don't know if that's how this works. I guess we'll figure that out. So if we grab some of these cables, we can try and hook this up and see. We're gonna need 1 more import bus obviously for the top, but yeah, if we have that run down here somewhere, I think we'll do that. We will just connect this over into the system. I do want to see if that will put it directly on those drives over here. So let me go ahead and hook this up, run a few tests, and we'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, so I got this all hooked up. I made another one of these Essentia import buses, so all the alembics have them on there. And then underneath the alchemical furnace, I did put an export bus, and we're exporting coal. So as this thing runs out, we will fill it up automatically from our applied energistic system, which is awesome. So yeah, we don't have to worry about that. The only thing we do have to do is just put items into this thing. Now I haven't tested this yet if it does work, but I did make half a stack of hoppers. So we can throw that in here and see what happens. So what we should see is the stuff going in here and being imported into the system, which it looks like that is, which is awesome. So I don't actually think we needed this many alembics anymore, because as soon as it fills up in one, it gets sucked down. That new aspect goes directly in there. So yeah, we might be able to save some alembics and some of these export or the import buses and set up a few more of these furnaces nearby. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, it looks like that is being put right back into the system. Let's just verify over here. If we see like this number go up, we know we're good. Yeah, there we go. So that is awesome. That is really cool that I don't have to mess with the files anymore. They'll just go directly into our system. The only other thing is we do need more drive space. We have gotten a few more of these drives, but I would like to upgrade these all to 16K so we can store a whole lot of stuff. This 1K one definitely needs to be upgraded. But yeah, that is really cool. Being able to do just something as simple as that. I like that. Okay, so this wand recharge pedestal, let's set this down somewhere. Let's check this thing out. I guess it would make more sense to be over here where we're using our wand more. So we stick that there and we put this guy, okay, so right like that. That tooltip is really big. I guess it shows the same thing on the tooltip as what the aspects show there on the screen. So this doesn't, oops, does this have like an interface? No, it doesn't have an interface. So we need to set down a node nearby. We have that node in a jar. I wonder if it's a good idea to set this thing down. We don't have any nodes anywhere. So if I set that right there, And if I take this and do that and do this. Okay, now we can see stuff happening. So that node definitely is charging up. Oh, that's cool. So how long does it take for this node to fill back up, I wonder? I don't know. And yeah, is it changing color? It might be. No, maybe not. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, that went ahead and it filled up our wand. I assume this thing charges over time, which will charge this over time. Yeah, there you go. It just got an aspect. All right, that's cool. Also, we could grab our thermometer. Is that what this thing is? Yeah, we can grab this and we can scan this for a few research points, I think. Oh, okay. So when it's drained like that, you only get the amount of research points that are in there. Is that what that was? Oh, no, we gained 4 for each of those different ones. Okay, that's fine. Cool, so automatic wand recharging, that is awesome. I like it. So yeah, we'll just have to stick our wand here. Now somebody was else saying that we could recharge our wand by having it in here, somehow using a V relay, I think. I don't know anything about this. That'll be something we'll have to figure out a little bit later. But back to our quest book. So this is now complete. That's gonna give us some gold caps, hearty breakfast, or a half a heart. I think we'll probably take the hearty breakfast. Okay, so that's another thaumcraft one done. So we have these different rods that it wants us to create. Blazing rod, whoops, livingwood rod. Yeah, this is obviously botania. Okay, so we'll make a few of these things. So the blazing rod, let's take a look at this. I don't think there's anything too crazy about that. So balanced shard, fire shard, blaze rod, and some of these different aspects. Okay, so everything we have set up right now is good to go for some crafting. I don't know if we have the beast stuff in here. I don't know. It doesn't look like it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to melt down some more stuff to get those aspects. Yeah, I'm gonna do some crafting here. Knock out those 2 quests, the living wood and the blaze one. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that, and we'll be right back, guys. Yeah, guys, having the import bus on this stuff is so good. I decided to knock down 3 of the stacks on the Olympics here, and then I added another one right next door so we can do 2 different items at once. But I've been watching this thing. It doesn't look like any aspects ever go to these top Olympics, so I might just go ahead and remove those, and then we can expand out like 3 more wide, something like that. So yeah, we will take a look at that as we need to collect more aspects for different things. So I made the blazing rod, and that was pretty cool, and you know, it wasn't too difficult to do. And I went to go make the living wood rod, and it says it's from Forbidden Magic. So we click on this, and okay, so we just put a dormant living wood rod into the mana pool, and we get this one, right? So how do we make the dormant one? Well, we make that using infusion crafting and all of these different runes. Oh my goodness. So we need winter, autumn, summer, spring, air, earth, fire, water, and mana. Yeah, so we need a lot of this different stuff. This is a lot of botania stuff that we haven't really done before. So rune of winter, for instance, requires rune of earth and rune of water, a cake, wool, and 2 snow blocks on the runic altar, and a little bit of mana to make. Looks like you can use any different color of wool. Okay. So that'll give us a rune of winter. So I guess the elemental runes are the ones we should make right off the bat. Yeah, I think we did make the rune of water before. I remember this recipe with the fishing rod. So we've done that before. Rune of earth is a mushroom, block of coal, some kind of a stone block, and more mana steel, and the mana steel is just iron thrown in a mana pool. Yep, so that's not too bad. Let's go back to here. What about autumn? Autumn is some leaves, air and fire, and then a spider eye. Oops, we just clicked out on that one. So we need a slime ball, earth and air, sand. All right. Spring requires some saplings. Oh my goodness. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff here that I'm going to have to go ahead and knock out in Botania. I have continued to collect mana on tablets here. We got 4 full ones now. And I think this is filling up again. Yeah. I just did that earlier today as I filled up that last one that was partially full. So yeah, let me go ahead and do some runic altar crafting here in Botania. Make those different runes that we need, and we'll be right back to make the inert. All right, what was it called? The dormant living wood rod. We'll make one of these and check that out here in a minute. So see you guys in just a little bit. Alright guys, so I was making some of these runes, and we made some rune of the water and rune of fire, and then I went to go make rune of earth, right? So that's mana steel. It's like the same recipe basically, some stone, coal, and mushroom, alright? So I went to my EE system, mushroom. Where is all of our mushrooms? We had like thousands of mushrooms, and now we have none. Yeah. So apparently with the latest update, AgriCraft was changed, and I was just doing some testing here, trying to figure it out. Like, I was water canning these things for a little bit, and then I realized the tooltip says this plant cannot grow here. So I was thinking, well, why can't it grow here? So I put a little roof over, thinking maybe the direct sunlight. It still says this plant cannot grow here, so it's not direct sunlight. What it turns out is actual light level. So if we cover up this glowstone nook and make it that much darker in here, like this plant right here says it is fertile and can grow. This one cannot. So we have to have really low light levels. I don't know what it is. I haven't even looked. It says, it looks like it's going to be 7. It's light level 8 at my head. So it's going to be 7 on the ground where that mushroom is. Okay. So basically what that means is this has to be hostile mob spawnable in order for these things to grow, which is not ideal. What I might end up doing is making this like 1 block tall, and then the only thing that can spawn in here would be spiders. I'm pretty sure with this 1 block tall, the harvester will still be able to harvest these things. I'll keep a watch on this, but yeah, I need to get some mushrooms here so I can continue my crafting and get these other runes going. And that was kind of like a crazy roadblock. I'm like, what the heck? Everything's been working fine, and all of a sudden we don't have mushrooms. Yeah, like I said, I'll make this look a little bit better. Stone isn't the ideal material that we want to use here. I'm not sure what we'll use, but we can always use like that resonant exchange or whatever and swap this out at a later time. But yeah, unfortunately, can't have the mushrooms open to the air. Alright guys, so we are reaching the end of all of this crafting that we have to do in Botania. I thought I'd bring you guys in for this final craft here. So we needed a mana pearl, 5 of these mana steel ingots, like so. We click this, and then it does its thing. I actually hooked up another mana pool back here, another mana spreader. It seems to make this little progress bar go twice as fast, which is awesome. So I assume the more mana spreaders we have, the faster this kind of crafting will go. But yeah, that's what I've been doing. Then we just threw one of those guys on top and click it, and there we go. There is our rune of mana. Very cool. So the last one I was just doing was rune of spring, I think. And I was using these saplings. Let's just grab a few of those. I was using these saplings in that, and I was putting those in there. Those are like the craziest looking thing as they go around. Those are definitely not saplings. It's like, I don't know, half of a skillet and half of a soybean or something. I don't really know what those are. Yeah, but that's not a sapling icon for sure. Anyway, I thought that was kind of weird. Thought I'd show you guys that. Let's see, how do I do this? Shift, right click with an empty hand. Got him. Okay, so yeah, they're all out of that thing now. Yeah, very weird. So put that away, got that. Okay, so down here, we have all of our different things. We have our mana diamond, winter, summer, spring, whatever, and autumn is in there. The 4 different elements, and then finally our mana one. So I made sure all of the aspects are in our system. We should just be able to click this thing with a wand. Is this thing full? That is full. That is awesome. Well, I guess it's repairing something. It just lost some aspects. And this is gaining some stuff. Yeah, that is way better than having to go to the nether. Oh, wait, okay. Obviously, we need something in the very center. That piece of living wood. Aha. Forgot about that guy. Living wood. And there we go. There's that. And click it. Nice. So now we should be doing the infusion that we need to get this final wand core. Hopefully everything's going to work right. Yeah, like I said, made sure we had all the different aspects in our system. That's taken a while to make all those runes. What's kind of neat though is the summer, winter, autumn, and spring runes don't take very long to craft. The fire, water, air, and earth ones take at least twice as long, if not 3 times longer. So yeah, those are kind of a pain. I did make up 3 recipes of those, and we have some left over for later. We only used 1 recipe's worth apparently for this entire craft. Okay, so now it's sucking in the different items here. Very good. Yeah, it seems like having the 3 rows of skulls underneath the arcane infusion altar cancels out any bad stuff that would happen. I didn't even see what the instability on this was. I think it's minor. Yeah, minor. So yeah, we don't have to worry about that. I haven't had a fail craft yet. I haven't had any of the items knocked off a pedestal. So yeah, it's all good. Pretty happy with this setup. So are we just about there? Yes, 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 we are. So there's a dormant living wood rod. Awesome. So rod, not red. Living wood rod. How do we just throw that in the mana pool and just use as a thingy? Okay. By a thingy, I mean a little bit of mana, like half a thing of mana. There we go. And living wood rod. Awesome. Oh, you know what? I put the blaze one back in the system here. There we go. There's the other one. And quest book. How do we do? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I was looking at the botania one if there was anything that we were going to be doing that would complete a quest here. 3 quests with unclaimed rewards. Awesome. Oh, okay, wand caps. Let's do Blazing V. So this one's going to give us a quartz rod. Okay, so that's cool. Good thing we didn't make that one. Let's claim that guy. So the living wood rod, living wood makes a useful wand core. It can draw its energy from items in your inventory. However, there are drawbacks. I wonder what those drawbacks are. I'll have to do some research on that. So it'll give us 2 charged silver caps, which is cool. So wand caps, yeah, I made the thaumium caps already for our great wood, and then I made another 2 for our silver wood rod. Oh, and that's going to give us a thaumium boss silverwood scepter. Interesting. And a full heart reward bag. Well, we don't need the hearts. Let's do the reward bag. Yeah, we got some stuff unlocked here now. Great staff of wood. Okay, we'll have to look at that in a minute. Thaumium boss silverwood scepter. Yeah, I think people were saying that we can use this for crafting, even though I'd mentioned last episode I didn't think we could. Let's check that out. Can I stick that right in there? I can. So what's the difference between the scepter and the wands, I wonder? I don't know. Maybe these are only for crafting? Yeah, that's still stuff I'll have to figure out later. But yeah, looks like it does go right there. I guess we should try crafting something real quick. What would be something we can craft? Let's make one of these diffusion cores, maybe? Well, let me do that. Yeah, the thing here kind of doesn't work all the time. Alright, we gotta do it this way. So, thaumium boss silverwood wand. Yeah, it seems to work using that. Okay, so yeah, I'll have to research what the difference is between this and a regular wand then. Awesome. Okay, let's put this wand on the charger. I'm gonna let that thing charge up a bit. Right, so now our reward bag, this is a greater one. 16 redneck cables. I think we got this reward before. Maybe? I don't know, we have 35 of them in the system. Anyway, those can be useful for transferring redstone signals, so that's pretty cool. I like that. Yeah, we got some more caps here. Mana steel caps. Seems like that would be pretty easy to do. Can we look in? We don't have the Thaumonomicon on me. Thaumonomicon. I bet that's under Forbidden Magic, if I had to guess. Is Forbidden Magic even something that's shown in here? It doesn't look like it. Cap. So Mana Steel is right here. Yeah, it is from Forbidden Magic. So inert. Okay, so that is just Mana Steel nuggets. So we should be able to do that. Let's go ahead and craft up some of those. Guess we have to do 2 recipes worth. Okay, there's 2 of those guys. Actually, I think we only needed 1 for the quest. No, we needed 2. Okay, so that's fine. So that'll give us one that's not inert. That'll give us one that's fully been completed. Or a reward bag. You know what? These aren't super difficult to make. I'm going to go and take the reward bag. Oh, no, actually, I'm sorry. This is giving us both the items. These quests, sometimes like pick one, sometimes like here, have 2. And I always get confused. Yeah, let's claim that. Okay, so another greater reward bag. And Ender Pearl and Blaze Rods. Alright. Alright. Put those back in our system here. Yeah, we got all these different things. I don't know what the difference between the silver and the Mana Steel. We'll have to do some research on this and figure that out. And we got these other rods that we can make for various other things. Is that thing... Okay, no, it's not fully charged yet. And this is probably depleted mostly. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, back to the quest book. We have now completed that. So we have this pink cap, inert elementium cap. Elementum? Is it elementum or element? Yeah, I think it's elementum. It's one of the best materials for capping wands. It will require some research and travel to acquire. Interesting. So does that show here? Yeah, elementum. Gaia Spirit. Okay. So inert elementum. So rune of water, fire, earth, and air. And then the Gaia Spirit. That is something we're going to have to figure out how to get. I don't know how we're going to do that. Maybe the Botania book will tell us. I'm going to do some research on Botania real quick. Using our book over here. See if I can figure out how to get that Gaia Spirit. And we'll be right back, guys. Alright guys, so I was doing some research in Botania here, trying to figure out how we can get the Gaia Spirit. And apparently we have to do a summoning of a Gaia Guardian, and I was going through the book how to do that. And it didn't show, so I'm thinking we have to set up the portal for Alfheim. I think that's what it's called. So I went ahead and I did that over here. I set this up already. So we should be pretty much good to go. No, I'm just kidding. This is a visualization. I was looking at this and I was like, miscellaneous. No, it's under this one right here, portal, and then click over and it's like unvisualize, visualize. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. So you click visualize, and then you can place this wherever you want to just by right clicking on it, and it just stays there. So you can kind of see the layout, which is really neat. I like that for multi-block structures. I hope other mods do this. This is really cool for knowing how to set things up. But anyway, I saw that you could do this, and I thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, I think this is how we're going to do it, because basically, there's nothing in this book here that talks about how to do the Gaia Spirit or any of these bosses and stuff. So I think the amount of information about Alfheim is stored in this lexicon is limited to this entry alone. Perhaps letting the elves have a look at it might prove beneficial. So I think we'll have to like queue the book through the portal and get an updated book. I don't know. I haven't really delved into Botania much before, so this is all brand new stuff to me. How do we unvisualize? Yeah. So all brand new stuff to me. I'm sure we'll figure it out as we go along. Seems like there's a lot of cool stuff in this mod that I really don't know much about. But yeah, guys, I think that is going to do it for this episode of Agrarian Skies 2. Man, this right here, as simple as it is amazing, and I love it. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you did like it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.